Have you ever tried waking up early, only to end up hating every second of it? The alarm goes off. It's pitch black. Your body screams for more sleep. You hit snooze. Just 5 more minutes, right? But 5 becomes 10. 10 becomes 30. And before you know it, you've overslept, you're late, and the day already feels like a disaster. Yeah, we've all been there. Waking up early sounds like a productivity hack straight out of a billionaire's morning routine. Wake up at 5 a.m., meditate, journal, read 10 pages, run 5 miles, and build a business empire before breakfast. But for most of us, that just feels impossible. The truth is, most people fail at waking up early not because they're lazy, but because they're doing it wrong. They think it's about brute force, willpower alone. But you don't need to force yourself out of bed and into misery. You can actually wake up early and like it. Yes, it's possible. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how to do it without hating your life, your alarm clock, or the sun. Let's start with this. If your mornings suck, it's probably not about your mornings. It's about your nights. Because waking up early starts the night before. Think of it like trying to show up to a marathon without ever training. If you just try harder in the morning, you'll fail. But if you start preparing the night before, everything changes. So ask yourself, what time do you actually go to bed? And be honest, scrolling on your phone for an hour in bed isn't sleeping. Watching just one more episode at 1 a.m. doesn't help you rise at 6 a.m. The real change begins with a sleep routine. Not a perfect one, not a fancy one. Just a simple, reliable, repeatable system to get to bed earlier, without feeling punished. Here's a trick. Instead of setting a wake-up alarm, try setting a wind-down alarm. 1 hour before bed, get a notification. Hey, it's time to shut things down. That's your cue to stop working. No more emails. No more TikTok rabbit holes. Start signaling to your brain, we're powering down now. Dim the lights, stretch, read a physical book. Listen to chill music. Anything that helps you slide into a calm, relaxed state. This one small shift, preparing for sleep instead of forcing it, will radically improve your chances of waking up earlier without feeling like garbage. Now let's talk about the wake-up itself. Because let's be real, waking up early doesn't magically feel amazing. At first, it feels like breaking up with your bed. And your bed is warm. It loves you. It whispers, "Don't leave me." But that's when the next hack kicks in. Make your morning irresistible. Most people dread their mornings because they're boring or stressful. They wake up into a grind, a rush, a routine they resent. So change the script. Make your morning something you look forward to. What's one thing you love? Something small, a podcast, a warm cup of coffee, a walk outside, playing your favorite song, drawing, writing, breathing fresh air in silence. Put that thing at the start of your morning. Call it a morning treat, something just for you. No pressure, no productivity, just pleasure. This tiny reward trains your brain to associate mornings with joy, not misery. And that's powerful. Now, don't try to go from waking up at 9 a.m. to 5 a.m. overnight. That's like going from couch to marathon in a day. It doesn't work. Instead, move your wake-up time in small increments, 15 minutes earlier each day. Give your body a chance to adapt. Be kind to yourself. Progress, not punishment. Also, ditch the snooze button. Yeah, I know, it's hard. But hear me out. When you hit snooze, your brain re-enters sleep and then gets yanked out of it minutes later. That leaves you groggy, irritable, and confused. You're not actually resting. You're fragmenting your sleep. A better move? Put your alarm across the room. Force your body to move. That one action, getting up, creates momentum. Once you're standing, the hardest part is done. Now here's a pro tip. Expose yourself to light immediately. Open your blinds. Step outside. Use a sunrise alarm or bright white lights if it's still dark. Light tells your brain, it's daytime now. Your body starts producing cortisol, the natural hormone that makes you alert and awake. No caffeine needed, no cold showers required. Speaking of caffeine, let's talk about that. Most people reach for coffee first thing. It's almost automatic. But that can backfire. Your body already produces cortisol when you wake up. If you drink coffee immediately, you might be messing with your natural rhythm. Instead, wait 60 to 90 minutes after waking before that first cup. Let your body wake up on its own first. Then, when you sip that coffee, it'll actually work better. Okay, let's recap the blueprint so far. Sleep starts the night before. Set a wind-down alarm. Make mornings rewarding. Build a mini treat into your routine. Adjust gradually, 15-minute increments over time. No snoozing. Get up, stand up, move. Use light, natural or artificial. Delay caffeine. Let your body lead, not your habits. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to wake up at 4:30 a.m. like The Rock. You just need to find your early, whatever time lets you own your morning, instead of reacting to the world. And once you stop waking up to chaos, everything else feels lighter. You start the day with intention, not anxiety. With momentum, not dread. That's the key. Waking up early isn't about discipline. It's about designing your environment, habits, and mindset so that early mornings feel good. And once they do, you'll never want to go back. Let's go even deeper. Because here's the part nobody talks about when it comes to waking up early. It's not just about habits. It's about identity. See, if you believe you're not a morning person, guess what? You'll keep proving that belief right. Even if you manage to wake up early for a few days, that old story in your head will drag you right back into your usual patterns. You'll say things like, "I can never stick to this," or "This just isn't me." But what if you stopped trying to wake up early and started being the kind of person who wakes up early? That small shift from behavior to identity is massive. Instead of "I'm trying to wake up early," say, "I'm the kind of person who respects my mornings." Instead of "I can't function without sleeping in," say, "I'm becoming someone who values peace and presence before the world wakes up." Your identity creates your actions. Your actions reinforce your identity. It's a feedback loop. And once you lock into that loop, waking up early becomes natural. Not a chore, not a punishment, but a part of who you are. Now, let's talk about the deeper why. Why do you even want to wake up early? If it's just because some influencer said it's good, that motivation won't last. If it's because your calendar is packed and you need extra hours, that's fine. But it still feels like pressure. The secret is to anchor your early mornings to a meaningful reason. Something that lights you up inside. Maybe you want an hour of solitude before your kids wake up. Maybe you crave time to work on your dream project, write, read, or reflect, before the noise of the world kicks in. Maybe you just want to feel in control of your day again. That's powerful. That's fuel. That's what makes you keep going when your bed is calling you back. So here's a little exercise. Before you sleep tonight, write down the answer to this question. Why does waking up early matter to me personally? Not for anyone else. Not because it looks good, but because you want it. Write that reason somewhere visible. Tape it on your mirror. Set it as your phone lock screen. That reminder is your compass. And here's something else. Not all early mornings have to look the same. You don't need to follow a perfect 10-step routine with journaling, affirmations, exercise, reading, cold showers, and green smoothies. That works for some people, but it might not be your flavor of discipline. Maybe your version of a powerful morning is sipping tea while staring out the window, or sketching ideas in a notebook, or walking around the block with music in your ears. The point is, make it yours. Ritual beats routine. Ritual is sacred. It's intentional. It's about how it feels, not just how it looks. And once your mornings feel sacred, they become something you protect, something you want to wake up for. Now let's talk about something that can sabotage all of this. Sleep debt. If you've been sleeping poorly for days or weeks or months, your body is running on fumes. And when you try to wake up early on top of that, it's a recipe for burnout. So for at least the first 2 weeks of your new wake-up journey, make sure you're giving yourself enough sleep. Most people need somewhere between 7 and 9 hours. You might think you're the exception, but chances are you're not. Consistent, high-quality sleep is non-negotiable. No hacks can replace it. No productivity tools. No energy drinks. So before chasing early mornings, protect your nights. Now here's another layer to this. Your evening screen time. I know. You've heard it a million times. But seriously, those blue lights from your phone, TV, and laptop, they mess with your melatonin production. That's the hormone your body releases to make you sleepy. If you're staring at a screen up until the moment you try to sleep, your body is confused. It thinks it's still daytime. One fix? Use night shift or blue light filter modes in the evenings. An even better fix? Create a tech curfew. 1 hour before bed, screens go off. Replace that habit with a new one. Reading, journaling, stretching, or even just dim lighting and silence. It might feel awkward at first. Boring even, but boredom before bed is actually a gift. It helps your mind slow down, detach, and drift into real rest. And when you've had deep rest, waking up early feels doable, not painful, not forced. Just a quiet return to presence. One more thing, track your progress, but not like a drill sergeant. Use a journal or a habit tracker. Note when you slept, when you woke, and how you felt. You're not grading yourself. You're just becoming aware of your patterns. That awareness builds self-trust. You start to say, hey, I actually can change. I am someone who wakes up early. I'm doing this. Celebrate the small wins. That one day you got up without snoozing? Victory. That morning you didn't check your phone first thing? Win. Stack enough of those together, and you've built a rhythm. That rhythm becomes a lifestyle. That lifestyle becomes who you are. And here's the truth. Waking up early isn't about discipline or hustle. It's about reclaiming ownership over your life. It's about choosing how your day begins, on your terms. Because if you can master your mornings, you start to believe you can master everything else too. You don't need to be extreme. You don't need to wake up at 4 a.m. with ice baths and motivational quotes blaring in your ears. You just need a version of the morning that's peaceful, powerful, and yours. So tomorrow, try this. Go to bed 30 minutes earlier. Put your phone out of reach. Set one small morning treat for yourself. And when you wake up, no matter how groggy, no matter how imperfect, smile. Because you're doing it. You're rewriting the story. You're becoming the kind of person who wakes up early and loves it.